Hello everybody, my name is Deshaun, and today I'm here to talk about the Deadpool and Wolverine trailer. That thing was awesome. I couldn't believe what I was seeing with my own eyes. On Super Bowl Sunday, I remember, because I was watching the Super Bowl for the game. I'm a football fan, as you guys might know. You probably see me wear my Eagle stuff. You know I'm a football fan. So I watched the Super Bowl to watch the Super Bowl. I actually enjoy the games. I enjoy football. But the trailers are an extra added little thing. And this year, it's still so crazy to this day when fucking seeing Hugh Jackman come back to play Wolverine. And to this day, seeing him, the on-set photos of him in the actual blue suit, the actual yellow and blue X-Men suit, it's just surreal. Honestly, Marvel gets so much shit. Marvel gets so much shit. Some of it deserved, some of it not. But the thing is, with these costumes, these comic book accurate costumes, they really try. They really do. If we're talking about the Sam Wilson Captain America suit, if we're talking about a X-Men version of Beast, like a classic animated version of Beast, we're talking about a classic, the Charles Xavier's appearance, and the actual comic book accurate outfit with the green suit and the yellow hover chair. They go out of their way to try to make shit look comic book. They might not make it always be the main thing, but so often, particularly in this latest MCU, they kind of go out of their way to make stuff look comic book accurate as close as they can or as they want to, from Jane Foster's Thor to a billion different other things. Obviously, there are things they don't do that with, mostly the villains. But so often, they have these comic book accurate outfits and these comic book accurate stuff. And to see Wolverine in his comic book accurate costume, and to even Deadpool in this trailer, something I noticed in the set photos, he's a lot more, his colors are popping more. In the original Deadpool movies, his red was a little bit dimmer. You know what I mean? He didn't have his classic Deadpool two white eyeballs belt logo, but they really made the red pop, and they're doing the same thing with the Daredevil character, where they're really trying to make this more comic book accurate. But the story here is, at least we don't really know, but Deadpool seems to be being recruited by the TVA. Now, the TVA looks very different than the last time we saw it, though we are aware that this is a new TVA under new management. They're not branching timelines anymore. They're actual space cops. The TVA before this new, Loki being the one above all, being the whatever he is, being the centerpiece, being the new He Who Remains, but, instead of, dictating everything with an iron fist, he's more let things play out and we just try the best we can. The TVA are actual space cops now, time cops now. Because the other TVA was about erasing timelines. This one is basically about managing timelines. The original TVA in the comics was really about just stopping people from fucking with timelines. That's really what their whole thing was people who are fucking with timelines. They come in, they stop them. So it's interesting they're coming to pick up Deadpool. Now, we don't really know why they're coming to pick up Deadpool. We assume it's the end of Deadpool 2, because it's been a while since I've seen Deadpool 2. But at the end of Deadpool 2, Deadpool went around, got a hold of Cable's time traveling machine, or time traveling watch thingy, and he started traveling back to... It's so weird that Deadpool was dealing with time travel, and just a few years later, the Endgame would be dealing with time travel, and then Loki would be dealing with time travel. Man, what's up, man? Stupid Marvel in particular has got this weird thing with time travel, man. It's kind of weird. That's so crazy. 4 different Marvel-related projects that all dealt with time travel. That's just bizarre. But either way, if you saw the end of Deadpool 2, he was fucking around with time travel. So that was one of the things all of us thought. At least us nerds who remember Deadpool 2, who remember the end of Deadpool 2, we were okay, that's probably going to be what is going to help him lead in. Because we're all so how is he going to get into this world? Are they going to acknowledge the Fox universe? And how are Marvel Studios going to handle this self-aware character? And there's a lot of theories out there. We still don't know. But my best guess is that Deadpool being self-aware that he's... Because, like, it's clear that he is self-aware that he was in another universe, cinematic universe, and that he is coming into the MCU where he's like, oh my god, I get to be a part of this. And I feel like that's how they're going to play it. And I get the feeling that it's going to be about the Fox universe being destroyed. Everyone's seen the image, and it was in the background of the 21st Century Fox logo, just like, and crumbling in the background. And we got an appearance, and like out of nowhere appearance from the old Pyro, from the old original X-Men movies. So like, they're clearly, and there's all these rumors about Jennifer Gardner coming back to play Elektra, and all these actors coming back to play these Fox characters. And the vibe you get is this is literally going to be about the entire Fox pantheon being, or at least the Fox X-Men characters being erased, being destroyed, being killed. And it's all leading to, what the vibe is, this is all leading to Deadpool finding a way, finding some way somehow to squeak his ass on the sacred timeline, on the MCU proper timeline. He's going to be the sole survivor of this other timeline. Like, at least that's the vibe you get. And it seems like, obviously, they're recruiting him. They didn't put the necklace, the thing on him. They didn't put him in an orange jumpsuit like they did Loki. So clearly they're like recruiting him to send him on a mission. And like, we don't know what the mission is yet, but we know it involves Wolverine because we got this interesting Madripoor Wolverine. And if anybody knows anything about Wolverine from the old, particularly from the comics, they really haven't really touched that in any other form of medium, like video games or whatnot. But Wolverine used to go to this place called Madripoor. We've already seen Madripoor in the MCU in the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show. It's this, basically this island for criminals, dude. Like, it's you know, it's a criminal fucking wasteland over there, dude. And it's a hardcore place. And Wolverine sometimes goes over there as this alias called Patch, and he wears a white suit. And we got a feeling that they kind of hinted to that or teased that in the trailer. But overall, it seems fun. It seems bloody. They're not holding back on what Deadpool can do, so we're like, they're not flaking. They're gonna let Wade Wilson do his thing. They're not backing down from what Deadpool's about, so that's good. I'm just excited to see Hugh Jackman and Wade Wilson's banter and how they go back and forth. It really sucks because, like, the only problem with this movie that I can see is it's gonna make it hard for Marvel to eventually recast, which they have to recast. Hugh Jackman, this just feels like Hugh Jackman's coming back because this is a passion thing for him. This is like I wanted to do this, and now I get the chance to do this, so I'm gonna just do this. That's the vibe I get off of Hugh Jackman returning to play Wolverine here. So the thing about it is they have to recast Wolverine. They have to. Like, you have to get a younger actor. You have to get a new face in there. And having Hugh Jackman pop up here does make it harder. It does. It does. Think about it. Like with the Fantastic Four. Fantastic Four stick came out in 2015. That was almost 10 years ago. Like, I don't know how long they're going to have to wait before they can recast Wolverine. They might have to just focus on the other X-Men members and then just hint to Wolverine for the next, like, 5 years. But they got to have to give this some time before they can recast. Like, it just kind of is what it is. Unless they want to introduce Wolverine in this movie, their new Wolverine in this movie, which would be nuts. But either way, I'm excited for this. Deadpool 3 looks like it's going to be a hoot. Looks like it's going to be great. Looks like it's going to be hilarious. And there's some great meta stuff. And there's some great Disney jabs. There's a lot to play with here. A lot to play with here. Oh, like I say, Deadpool 2 to me, I love Deadpool 1. I thought Deadpool 1 was a revolution to the entire genre of comic book movies. Deadpool 2, I thought was good. I like Deadpool 2. I thought Deadpool 2 was very fun, very good. Just not as good as Deadpool 1. Because Deadpool 2 just felt more like Deadpool 1 more and more. You know, it's like, okay, alright, that's cool. I mean, yeah, I'm getting more of what I wanted, you know, but it's not as good as that shit. To me, it's like Thor Love and Thunder and Thor Ragnarok. I'm like, because Thor Love and Thunder is just more Thor Love, it's just more Thor Ragnarok. But it's not better than Thor Ragnarok, it's just like more Thor Ragnarok. I'm like, well, I like Thor Ragnarok, so I like Thor Love and Thunder. And that's how I felt about Deadpool 2. I'm like, well, I thought Deadpool 2 1 was awesome, so obviously I'm having a good time with Deadpool 2. So I'm hoping with this mixture and the Wolverine element and the MCU element, it gives it a little bit more boost. Because that was my only complaint about Deadpool 2. It just felt like Deadpool more. Same thing with Guardians 2, honestly. Guardians 2 was like Guardians 1, but more Guardians. You know what I mean? Anyways, thank you guys for joining the Comic Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. And what did you guys think about that Deadpool 2 teaser? Remember, Deadpool and Wolverine teaser. Thank you guys again for joining me on the Comic Movie Show. Please remember to like and subscribe. See you guys on the next one.